Welcome, everyone. Let's do a sound check. Give me a second. Let me check the sound.
Give me a second. Let me check the sound.
There we go. Okay, welcome, everyone. Welcome to Anonnie's Temple. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess for the prophecy reading. I'm actually going to tap in and do a reading for you all that is very topical. Okay, this reading is very topical, so it may not resonate for all of you. But if the title catches your eye and your interest, then possibly there's a message in here for you. Glory be to the highest creator of all things, for in your faith we have all answers. For in faith in the divine, we are able to fully trust. In the divine and the most high creator's promises, we follow through and we trust. Most High divine, by thy honor and by thy will, I am protected, safe, abundant, and well. Thank you for clearing out all baneful enemies, entities, and energies. Thank you for cleansing them out and returning them to the source. Thank you, Most High Creator and Divine. Thank you, archangels, ancestors, guides, and guardians, for joining me for this message. I receive your messages with clarity, I deliver them with integrity, and I feel them with love. Ashe. Let's begin. I wasn't sure if I should do this message. There's been a lot of evil eye in the energy. 222 on my clock. I'm not going to kid you. 8 of Cups and Justice. There's been a lot of evil eye in the energy, and I've noticed it because, on my end, I have finally released the first phase of one of my projects, and I'm so grateful to the divine because it took off like wildfire. Like when I released this first phase of the project, it did so well, like so much better than I could have even imagined. And it made me feel so motivated to keep this project going because the reception was so positive and so supportive. Child, there we go. Now my lights are flickering. Give me a second. There we go. Sorry about that. My lights were flickering. I got to change the light bulb in this other light that I have. Okay. Um, so I released the first phase of the project and it was successful beyond what I could have even imagined. And that success, I could feel the energy of it. It was so elating and I felt so great. And then something happened, right? And I was listening to another tarot reader and she said that she can always tell that she's doing something right when all of a sudden the evil eye starts to pick up. And so that's actually exactly what happened. This is an interesting configuration. So what I want to talk about today, as I shared, it's very topical, it's very specific. So suddenly there's this energy that keeps making all of these promises to me. And by my pattern recognition of how this person actually acts and how they actually behave, it's very difficult to trust them when they make promises. Because oftentimes they don't really follow through, or the follow through is never as they describe the promise to actually be. And so it seems very difficult to actually trust all of these things that they are promising to me of how they'll be able to help, or rather, I'll say the help that they would like to provide. So I decided to do this reading, and my intention for this reading is to ask the guides, the guardians, the angels, archangels, the ancestors, and the Most High Divine Creator, our benevolent interdimensional beings and cosmic families, and even Mother Gaia. Can this person's promises be trusted? Because I feel at this time freedom is paramount. Can I have one here to start, Most High Divine? Thank you. This one. So we have the Six of Wands, which represents victory. So I feel here that's a very positive energy. And this seems like it's also this energy of my project being very successful in its first phase. Success, I being in the public eye. Give me some time here. So I'm not going to rush. Some of you have success by Christmas. Like you do something, you receive something, you post something, and it's very successful by Christmas. What happens if you don't need them? That's what I'm hearing. With the Six of Wands energy here, like your success is your own to hold and to have. I'm hearing that money doesn't make my decisions for me. That's not how you live, and that's not how you've ever lived. I hope that the sound is okay for you all. I have the air purifier going, so I couldn't use my mic. I think it's going to take me some time to tap into this, okay? Six of Wands is telling me that everything's actually all right. You know, sometimes when I talk to this person, it's like there ends up being a lot of like fear and anxiety. And what I've noticed that this person does, and just what the cycle is, and I don't even know if they're doing this intentionally or consciously, but what happens is there ends up being a lot of tense energy, anxiety, friction. And then what happens is this person comes through with the solution. I'm hearing, and that's not okay. I'm hearing I'm hearing this song from Bob's Burgers that Gene sings. Their son, his name is Gene, and he goes into the woods and he's in like a camping tent because they're camping out trying to find this woman's pet. Her little dog ran away into the woods, and so they're being paid to find this dog. And so Gene is in the woods with his sisters, and he sings this song, and he goes, I'm not afraid of ghosts. I'm not afraid of something. I'm not afraid of the, but I am afraid of snakes. Where are their arms and legs? It really creeps me out. This person could actually creep you out because you know that they're a snake. And that's the intuition that they don't want you to listen to. You know, the thing is, the Six of Wands energy, it abounds. And it's like this event happens where this person wants to try to come in and act like they're going to save me or to help me. But the thing is, they made the same offer a month ago and fell through on their side of what they were offering to help. We have the Ten of Coins here. See, I feel like you're actually okay. I feel like you're actually better off with this Ten of Coins. Of course you are. The Wheel of Fortune, yes, you are. If they're you know what's interesting is like this person is offering this to me and they're like, oh, you'll be all right, you won't have to like pay for anything, I'll take care of everything for you. And you know what's really weird about that type of offer, it's like it sets the grounds, or like it creates like this possibility for someone to have a hold on you, for someone to be oppressive. Because if someone is giving you an offer and they're saying, hey, yeah, like I can take care of everything for you, don't worry about it, then it's like handing over the reins in some type of way. Next to the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Who's this Queen of Cups, please? Clarify Queen of Cups. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. It's someone who's on the move. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands. This is someone who's on the move. They're motivated. They know where they're going, what they want to do. Like someone's moving forward with some type of plan. Page of Wands to the Ace of Coins. But I don't like the feeling of it. It's very weird. I don't like that. Oh my gosh. I don't like this energy that just came through. This is something very weird. Ugh. Why have I been picking up on energies like this lately? The Star, Nine of Swords. Maybe they're telling me not to be anxious. Most High Divine, I got this energy of like a zookeeper, like this queen of, like a handler. This Queen of Cups is feeling like they're a zookeeper. Oh, yeah, look at the Ace of Wands. You see that person riding that monster or riding that animal. It's this energy like this person is the zookeeper, and one of the rarest lions actually escapes the cage. And it's like now they're on the prowl, they're scoping about the city with like a piece of meat, trying to attract this lion back into the cage. That's what I don't like about this feeling that literally almost just brought me to tears. The fact that the ancestors, they said, just showed me that. Like, can you clarify that for me, please, ancestors? The hermit. I feel like the hermit is saying if something seems like it limits your freedom, don't do it. Don't go. Don't listen to the promises that they have. The hermit is like, go within and find the answers within. The hermit, the wheel of fortune, 10 of coins, is giving me like following by faith. And I feel like this phrase is in the Bible, but don't they say in the Bible, like, trust not in man, but in the creator? So show me more about who this Queen of Cups is. Ace of Wands to the Knight of Wands is really weird. It's like she's chasing, but she has a lot of momentum. But why is she a Queen of Cups then? That seems very positive, Divine. The Fool. Okay, this one. The Star. Okay, this is collective energy. Seven of Wands. Yes, it is. Show me about this Ace of Wands, this zookeeper. Show me this who this zookeeper is. Most High Divine, ancestors. Three of Wands, Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is what they're going to tell me, or this is what they are telling me, because we have strength here. And now look at the difference between the person and this animal. It's like they're on an equal level. It looks like they're actually friends. I feel here like whatever promises are being made, they're not even putting this on the board. Okay. And the strongest emotion that I felt was that zookeeper energy that came through. And that was undeniable. But what's coming out on the board here is a sweetheart energy, this Queen of Cups, who is ready for this new beginning, stepping into it boldly and courageously, creating. But she is also, this Queen of Cups energy is also doing it on her own, the Hermit. Some of you may be struggling with accepting that not that you're supposed to be doing something alone, but that's the current circumstances. It feels very strange for me to say, like, above everyone else, the person who you can trust the most is yourself. But that's what I'm getting here. Like, you can trust your own heart. You can trust your intuition. You can trust your emotions. And you know what? The other thing is that I don't like about this person who makes these promises. Whenever I talk with them about something, right? They will always say, well, don't be too emotional about it. And it really pisses me off when they say that. Because anyone with a level of emotional intelligence does not tell people to not be emotional because that's not possible. When you have emotional intelligence, you validate the emotion and you allow it to be as it is and to serve what it is meant to serve so that it can pass through. I feel here like you have the strength to move through this phase and to pass through into this new beginning, into this new cycle. But Seven of Wands, it comes with some defending of yourself. The cards are really showing that everything is going okay for you, that everything will turn out all right. Let me try another deck. Move, I guess, up just a little bit. Maybe it doesn't want to light on camera. Give me a second. And you know what's interesting? Because this person first made this promise and I trusted it, and then they went back on their word, that actually created another problem. And then when I told them about the problem that it created, them going back on their word, then they came through with another solution to help. They came through with another promise. Don't worry about it. I'll just take care of everything then. Well, that's what they said a month ago. And then they went back on it. Let's do some clarifying with the Dragon Tarot, okay? Because the joie de vivre, and it's kind of in the name, the joy of life or the joy of being alive, the joy of living, it's showing here that everything actually turns out all right. But you need to take initiative to ensure your own financial stability here with the Ten of Coins. But I also feel here it's not going to take a lot of effort because Ten of Coins is already rightfully yours. Dragon Tarot, can we get into this, please? Clarify Six of Wands, please, Dragon Tarot. We have the Lovers, a connection or a very meaningful contract. Clarify Six of Wands. Yes, there it is. Thank you, Divine. It's a contract. It's a contract in love or a contract where you get recognition, you receive a lot of praise, a lot of love from people, a lot of notoriety, where people look up to you. This is admiration. Interesting. Got it. Okay. They just gave me a message about something that I need to do. Okay. Yes, Seven of Wands. Thank you. What I'm going to say for you all is you should be doing protection at this time. Can you see that? Seven of Wands. You all need to be doing some protection work at this time. And I recommend doing protection work for your name, for your timeline, and for your finances here. And if you also want to do for a divine union or for your open road, okay? I'm hearing there's nothing to actually worry about. Show me 10 of coins here, please. This 10 of coins, clarify. Five of coins. That's what I'm saying. So something is about to happen that is taking you from five of coins to 10 of coins. So essentially, at least doubling your income. Something will at least double your income. And that's what you should trust, because this pathway that actually doubles your income or just honestly sets you up for life, so to speak, with the 10 of coins here, it comes from you. It doesn't come from somebody else saying that they'll take care of everything for you. And then suddenly you'll be ahead. No, I'm hearing that's a farce. It's a farce. I would even say that some of you should try to look that up. It's even a tactic of control. Give up your independence and this pathway where you're this hermit energy to allow me to come in and take care of everything for you. Okay. And I'm not talking about something formal like, oh, you get a contract or a job offer or something. No, I'm talking about like a personal relationship where someone tries to come in and say, oh, I can take care of everything for you. Just, you can sit around all day. Don't worry about it. No. Maintain your independence here with the hermit energy, even if it means that for the time being, you are on this path on your own. And I feel like I want to phrase it as self reliant. Show me more of this here, going from going from five of coins to 10 of coins. Over here, ace of coins reversed. Ace of coins reversed on the fool, the star, and the seven of wands. You need to defend yourself from losing this opportunity, somewhat, because as it is happening for me, someone is trying to come in and say, oh, don't worry about it. Whereas if you develop the motivation and the moxie to continue in faith and to push forward, even though you are being self reliant, you will gain this contract. You gain this victory and this opportunity. You need to defend yourself from losing an opportunity or losing a seed that you have planted that is now growing. And someone here, I feel this energy, this demon, I'm going to say it. I feel like this entity is trying to convince you that there are, that this seed has a stem and it has a couple of leaves, but it's going to die during the winter. You see what I mean? It's like there's this type of convincing, like, yeah, so maybe your seeds have been planted and they're starting to grow, but will they grow big enough? Will it grow enough leaves to sustain itself in the sun? Do you have enough water to feed the planted seed so that it can continue to grow? What about fertilizer? Remember, plants need a specific fertilizer. It's all of that. It's those worries. Show me this, please. Show me more Dragon Tarot. Thank you. Yes. Ace of Coins reversed, and then the Ace of Swords. Ruminating, being stuck in your head. But also, Eight of Swords is made up. It's when problems are made up. You're not losing this planted seed at all. It's not in the prophecy. But this is what the mind, the mental space is trying to protect you from. The self imposed prison of the mind. Ace of Coins reversed, being so afraid that the seed won't grow when it already is. Six of Wands, it's already growing. So there's nothing to be afraid of here. You're already growing out of the Five of Coins. Show us a bit more about this Eight of Swords so that we can combat it, Dragon Tarot. Okay? We have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Somebody wanting a helping hand. So maybe this is the thing. Maybe you're looking for a helping hand. But the first hand that's coming through is not the hand that you should be accepting. Two of Wands, message given and received. King of Swords. That's all Dragon Tarot wants to share. It's a bit cryptic. Let's try Tarot of the Divine. And even if you feel like you're stuck in your head, Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups is telling me that someone is watching over you to make sure that everything goes okay, that everything moves through smoothly, that you're all right. Because you are showing up here as the Queen of Cups, receiving the Knight of Cups. And offer a help. The Hanged Man, Five of Swords, Queen of Coins. Someone has been ruthlessly trying to bankrupt you. Ruthlessly. You see, this is someone who feels like the only way that they can subsume their role or be in their role with you in that relationship is to have financial domination over you. And they don't really phrase it like that because I feel here like even in this person's own mind, they categorize it like they're helping you. But I feel like your freedom instinct knows better. The Hanged Man, Queen of Coins, Five of Swords is come into the snake's pit. We have cookies. And I bet you're hungry for something sweet. This person could even want to act like you and them are on the same page and you're not. That's what I'm getting. And they're also yes, the Fool card here. They're telling me this person wants to act like you're on the same page and you're not because you're in this new chapter. Sidebar. This person who's been making these promises to me, they asked for my help many years ago when they were in need. And they really needed the help, and so I did help them. And this person turned and came back around and said, I know you helped me at that time, so I can help you now. But the thing is here, the two of you aren't on the same page. You're not in the same timeline. You're not in the same chapter anymore. And they kind of feel like if they're able to clear that experience up with you when you helped them in their time of need, that it will help them get to this full energy. It will help them get into the new earth, so to speak. Let's keep clarifying, okay? Show me, what else can you show me here, Tarot of the Divine? Can you show me collective energy, please? Show me collective's energy. The Four of Swords. Show me collective's energy. Four of Coins reversed. Freedom, letting go, not being so stubborn, going with the flow. Four of Swords. Resting, taking your time, pacing yourself. Knight of Wands, Four of Swords is pacing yourself. Not rushing, not overextending, but also not procrastinating either. You've been keeping up a good pace to get to this victory and to get to this new energy, this next chapter where you're meant to be. I even feel here like some of you are being encouraged to release control on how this situation turns out. Show me. We have the Empress reversed to the Six of Swords. Did some of you leave behind a matriarchal figure or a wife? You decided to seek out respite, Empress reversed, from a mother or from a wife. Show me this Empress reversed. Eight of Swords reversed is coming out again. So now the Eight of Swords came out in the upright when it came to the Ace of Coins reverse, losing that opportunity. But in order for you to get out of that mental space, Six of Swords, you need to move towards peace. You need to kind of get out of this trap of that this Empress keeps trying to put you in. Like an Empress keeps trying to bind you. Knight of Wands. I feel like she's trying to do it right now. The Fool. You need to move to somewhere new, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. That's the energy, that's the momentum that you have now. Show me more, please, about this Empress reverse. Then they said clear the board and use gold tarot. Okay. Show me about this Empress reverse. Can this person be trusted? Six of Coins on top of the Hermit. They're telling you that you should trust yourself and what you can conjure and what you can create. Six of Coins here. Do you want to receive from an Empress reversed? Or do you want to receive because you created the opportunity yourself to receive? There's something really weird that they keep telling me, like this Empress reversed, this mother figure or this wife may be using this tactic that it's like you see a lot of domineering men use with their wives. Like when they want their wives or their partners, I'll say, to be like a stay at home partner. And it's like maybe for the first year or so, it's comfortable. But then as the years go on, the partner starts to realize that they have been a rare tiger kept in a cage and they're being controlled because someone else has their financial freedom and they didn't create it themselves. The lovers here. What is this? Empress, lovers, Seven of Wands. This is my advice to you. And this is how you're going to make it through this. Maintain being self reliant and maintain your independence here, but do it with love and compassion. And I don't always say things like that because sometimes if you need to let people have it, I'm going to tell you you need to let people have it. But you no longer need to accrue any type of negative energy or arguing or upset with this Empress in the reverse. The way that you defend yourself is by loving yourself, but also you don't need to, like, I want to say hex or curse or like reprimand. Like, you don't need to reprimand this Empress in the verse. They know who they are. Give me a second here. It's like the way that you actually defend yourself is by responding with the truth of your character, which is that you're a loving Queen of Cups. You're a loving, compassionate person. And that loving compassion, you're intelligent enough to provide it for yourself first. Show me this here. You know what they told me? They said that this empress feels trapped, and so they want you to be in the cage with them. That's why they're offering so much. Seven of Wands, the lovers, you defend. They're telling you again, defend some type of contract of love here. What is this contract of love? Because there's a Six of Wands, there's a victory. So this is what I want to say. Even though this Empress reverse is playing emotionally manipulative games, don't stoop to their level. What is this contract of love, please? What is this contract with the lovers? That's what it is. It's a king of coins. So for the masculines here, this is like you receiving I'm not going to speak in those terms. I'll say it's for everybody here, okay? This energy is showing up like an empress reverse wants you to join them in their circumstances because they are dissatisfied with themselves or they're trying to emotionally manipulate you to do this. They want you around. This is coming across like someone whose mother wants to reinstate a cord. They want to have another cord with you. But here's the thing. This lovers and this contract that comes through, which you actually need to have your sight set on, is this lovers and this contract because there's a king of coins here. And that is the type of love and security and support that you need and that you actually are calling out for instead of a manipulative mother saying that they'll be able to help take care of you. Yeah, I heard it because they're saying I'm telling you. So they want me to reiterate, don't be mean necessarily to this Empress figure because you know their plans and you know what they're doing because that's your character. I think you should rearrange your attention to your freedom of choice here. And the choice to make here is King of Coins. To either be that King of Coins, fully self reliant and prosperous, building a business and a name for yourself here, and finally replacing an overbearing or I'm gonna say this. I don't know if YouTube is gonna publish this or not. Empress reverse is an emotionally incestuous energy. When a mother figure, or maybe a wife, whatever this is, matriarchal figure, overshares, they depend on you for their emotional stability and emotional intelligence. It's time to finally close that cycle and to say, sorry, mom, I'm not coming back, so to speak, because my choice is the king of coins. That's the love that I want, not love from the mother. I hope you all get what I'm trying to say here. Show me this, and that's the ace of coins that you want. I hope I've been able to help you clarify. You want an ace of coins from a partner, or you actually want the ace of coins that is your own financial stability, and that's not going to come from this empress in the reversed energy. It's not. This is the test. When you look at the empress in the reversed energy, have they been able to create that financial stability for themselves? So why would you permeate in the energy of that environment? The Ace of Coins that you want is with the King of Coins. So go find him or go be him. Three of Wands reversed. On top of the Four of Swords is the Two of Swords. Something's not coming in. What is this? Three of Cups. Three of Coins. Ten of Wands. Page of Coins. What's happening with this? Why is the Three of Wands in the reverse? Okay. King of Wands reversed. Huh. Who's this? What's wrong with this King of Wands reversed? Why is he showing up? Okay. Four of Wands. This is just somebody else, the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune. This is like another hidden timeline. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Strength. This message is for someone who has a mother figure who enmeshes with them. They enmesh with your energy, with your love life. They have always enmeshed with your dreams, your hopes. And enmeshment means that they try to blur the lines between who you are and who they are. This is the first person where you need to compartmentalize your relationship with them. And to know Empress in the reverse, that's just who they are. That's how they act. This is, what they will always be towards you, so to speak. They will always try to enmesh with you. Now there's a second person here, a King of Wands in the reverse. This King of Wands in the reverse is having a problem here with their own business. Three of Pentacles here. Collaborating, working together, Page of Coins, Two of Swords, but it's like it's not getting anywhere and it's not going to get any better. So this Empress reverse could be in a situation with a King of Wands in the reverse, who is just always so immature. I'm hearing bottomless. Like this person's immaturity is bottomless. And the situation is never going to grow. It's never going to get any better. There's a wish fulfillment here for marriage, but that's not happening. Okay? So I feel like this Empress reverse is actually feeling stuck, and that could be why they want you around. And remember, from this person's perspective, they're just trying to survive however they have always known how to survive, and that was by having you around to emotionally support them. It's not enough that there's distance between you and this Empress. It's like they feel like they need to physically have you around. Accept the Ace of Coins from this King of Coins. Because I feel like I'm hearing that this Empress reverse actually doesn't have much to give or provide. And that could be what you're looking for now, Ace of Coins. A giver, a provider, someone who's stable, someone who leads by example. That's the energy that you want to surround yourself with. It's like they say, when you're building a business, or if you're in a particular room with people, business people, let's say, I don't know, whatever, you want to be the one who's actually learning from them. And if you're in this room and there's nothing left for you to learn, then it's time for you to go to the next level. There's nothing left to learn from this Empress in the reverse. Yeah, I don't like that energy in particular. They're showing me something here like They're showing me something here like what sometimes when mother figures will allow their children to get hurt so that they can comfort them. Okay? And if this mother figure has been financially abusive towards you, or maybe they've always been or maybe there has always been financial instability surrounding your family or when you were growing up or with this parental figure, you're stepping out of that timeline into being with this king of coins. So that's why this resolution here needs to come. This king of wands, it's not getting any better with this person. Yeah, ace of cups. This empress reverse loves this king of wands in the reverse, but she's not going to get any fulfillment out of it. It's like, in some ways, yeah, it's like sharing misery. Okay, let's clear the board. It's like she loves and cares about him, but she's an empress in the reverse, and she has her own little baby, a king of wands in the reverse that she takes care of. Okay, so that's the mindset that you should have. Like maybe you're this empress's child, but she's already taking care of her own man child. So tell her to direct her energy, the smothering energy or the cord energy, or the don't worry, I will, sacrifice myself to do everything to take care of you type of energy. Let her direct that towards the man child that she loves, not towards you, because that's not the love that you want or that you even seek. Thank you, Divine. I hope this message has been helpful for you all. I'm going to try Gold Tarot. Like the video and let me know if this has been helpful. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and for being here. Ace of Wands wants to be seen in the Unicorn Tarot. Okay, okay. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Star. This is what I'll tell you, you actually have people competing for your love. And that could even include your own mother. Okay? I know that sounds weird, but that's how enmeshment works. It's this energy of like when someone has like a parent and the parent tries to make decisions on who they can date, where they can go, what job they should have, what they should be doing with their lives, how they should be spending their money. Okay? So what do you want to show us, Gold Tarot? Thank you. The lovers here, that's what I'm saying. The lovers and Queen of Swords. This is what I recommend for you to do as well. I talked about the protection magic, but what I also want you to do is to start to affirm this arrival of this lover and of this contract. And I also would recommend affirming what love or how love actually makes you feel. If it makes you feel a bit shaky, then that may not necessarily be the love that you're looking for. If it makes you feel oppressed, nervous, afraid, that may not be the love that you're looking for. Queen of Swords and the Lovers is telling me you need to be like, you need to have like determinism surrounding the love that you accept into your life. Ace of Wands again to the Nine of Cups, because wish fulfillment will be granted. What you affirm is granted. Okay. So what I'll say here is when you are in your, excuse me, what I'll say here is Emperor. There you go. When you are thinking, like in your thoughts, don't even try to think negatively about that Empress in the reverse because that's not going to serve you either. I feel like you could do affirmations like, well, that's the life that they chose, and this is the life that I chose. And when I get to make my own decisions in my life, I feel empowered. So thank you, Divine Creator. And thank you for reflecting back to me more and more experiences which honor and uplift my sense of empowerment and stability and emotional well being. I feel like you should go on a rampage and start affirming this for you, for yourself. Because this emperor is here and he's powerful and he's just as powerful as you are. Two aces of wands here. I feel like he's ready to join you in this momentum of the six of wands energy, the first card out of victory. Okay. I feel the need to do final messages. I think that's enough. What is this? Why is three of wands coming out in the reverse? Like you don't see something coming. What is this three of wands in the reverse? Symbology. I need more, please. Thank you. Two of Swords again together. It seems like there's some type of block here, though. What is this block? Or it's like something you just don't see it. Page of Wands, communication, weakness, weak communication, and then the Hanged Man here. Do you want Judgment in the reverse or uprightness time? Upright. There has been a delay here, and it comes from somebody not sticking up for themselves or somebody being or accepting disempowerment. And that's what this lesson is here to teach you. That's what this Hangsman energy is showing you. Like maybe you suddenly got caught up or something happened and you needed help. But I feel here with the Strength card in the reverse to Page of Wands, that's someone who is letting people walk all over them. And if you're in that energy, this Emperor does not come through just yet because that needs to be resolved. So that's what you need to take from this situation. The Hangsman, that's what you need to get like the eureka moment about. Empowerment means that you stand up in Page of Wands, you say what you need to say, and you stand by it. Judgment. So why is this a Three of Wands in the reverse to Two of Swords? Like this is the blockage. Seven of Cups, confusion. King of Cups, emotionally confused. The Magician reversed, weird. Who is doing this? Who's doing this? Ten of Coins reversed. Nine of Swords. Somebody is trying to. Who are they doing this to? Someone is doing magic to try to disempower, to make to make somebody stuck in their head anxious, assuming the worst, like just being afraid, not taking any action because you're just afraid of what the outcome could be, afraid of loss with the 10 of Pentacles in the reversed. But this is manipulation. Somebody's being messed with here. This King of Cups is being messed with. Oh, what's this King of Cups doing? The Hierophant? King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles has the most power in this situation. This King of Cups, I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know if he's like having a mental breakdown or something. He feels like judgment has been called on him, like his ships are no longer coming in because the King of Pentacles has outranked him. So he's like terrified, he's afraid, having a breakdown because Ten of Pentacles is no longer his, but he was manipulative to try to get this Ten of Pentacles anyway. So he's like trying to shadow himself or hide himself. He's trying to hide his emotional breakdowns that he's having because he's weak. He didn't stick up for himself, or he this could be this is like a high level soulmate, or this could be like a soulmate who didn't step up to the plate. Show me this. Three of Swords, there he is. This is the soulmate who didn't step up to the plate to actually lead with confidence. So now they have to go and take the merry-go-round ride again of emotional instability, of confusion, of heartbreak, of fear, because this King of Cups is also being financially manipulated. That's why I'm saying I feel like this is a soulmate who didn't get out of the situation, perhaps even with their own Empress in the reverse. And that's a test for masculines as well. Like, how long will they be a mama's boy until they finally decide to grow up and seek out a wife or a partner? A King of Cups here has unfortunately sealed his own fate of like financial exploitation, and that's what has him having a breakdown here. He wasn't strong enough. Page of Wands, strength reversed. Like he wasn't mature enough to talk back, to talk back against what he no longer wants, and to say, I said what I said, judgment. He wasn't able to do this. So the Most High here is letting you know that this King of Wands is stuck in their fate and in their timeline. So King of Pentacles is being delivered to you. Show me Hierophant, King of Pentacles, please. Hierophant, King of Pentacles, please. Oh gosh, King of Swords reverse. Yeah, he's pissed. Show me King of Pentacles, please, Hierophant. All these cards keep falling and hitting the ground this time. Thank you. Yeah, the Sun. Thank you. Okay? Again, accept the Ace of Pentacles from this King of Pentacles. Maybe there was some type of something could have happened between you and this King of Cups where the two of you could have built wealth together, but that's not happening anymore. And they're angry, they're vengeful because they didn't choose. Child, this is the only time that I have started coughing during this reading, when I am reading this King of Cups. Let me tell you, he's pissed. He's pissed off. And if you know, yeah, look at this. I'm gonna hop off of here because we have the High Priestess reverse with the Seven of Wands reverse. This King of Cups could be trying to communicate with you telepathically. They could be trying to do their own type of occult rituals with the Magician in the reverse to try to get to you. And I say this because they actually inadvertently accepted the fate, or they accepted the Empress reverses energy. So that's why it's critical for you right now to reject it. Because when you reject that Empress in the reverses energy, you also reject the timeline with this King of Cups who was stuck there. Okay? Yeah, we have the World card at the bottom of the deck here. So I'm going to close this out. Let's do final messages. Keep going. You know, it's weird. It's like somebody there. Okay. I feel here like at this time, I'm recommending that you do cord cuttings. And if some of you are even into that, I don't think that you should do a hex. But I'm feeling here like doing some type of energy that stops this King of Cups in his tracks. Because I feel like with the Seven of Cups here, he's doing a lot of projecting. And I feel like some of this projecting that he's doing is to try to have you share in the misery also that he has accepted. I think you should do a cord cutting and do something like a hot foot. I don't know. Do something that kicks this person out of your energy because they're projecting so much. They're trying to create the same circumstance in your life with that Empress in the reverse that they are dealing with. Okay. All right, let me do final messages when I go through each of the decks that I had been using. So, joie de vivre. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for liking, subscribing. 6:06 on my clock here. Today is the day to balance out the energy. Okay? The Devil, Six of Wands, Child, and then the Hanged Man reversed and the Strength card here, Queen of Wands, and the Three of Wands. You need to boldly move on from the past. You could also do that type of working if you would like. What you need to do on the left side here, make a list of everything that you're ready to leave behind: people, places, things, beliefs, behaviors. Okay? Make a cord, two candles. On the right side here, you want your victory, Six of Wands, strength, your courage, your motivation, right? Your empowerment. Put that on the right candle here. Okay? Three of Wands represents what is meant to be yours is coming into you. List all of that on the right. You need to separate these energies now. You need to cut some type of cord here. Okay? With the Hanged Man reversed and the Queen of Wands, you need to move forward and cut the cord now. Like, enough is enough with this. With the King of Cups in the reverse and that Empress in the reverse who is in love with a man child. Let it go. Let that man child be the child. You're not the child anymore. Okay? That's what Joie de Vivre is recommending. The cord cutting. Okay? Judgment. Welcome to the temple of the High Priestess. Final messages. What did I do next? Next, I did Dragon Tarot. Final messages, Dragon Tarot. Ace of Wands to the King of Coins. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess again. Okay? The next thing that you should do, put out, I heard like a siren's call, but put out a call to bring in this King of Coins. Whether you want this as a person or whether you want this as your own financial stability or both. Add energy to it. It needs more momentum. Okay? These two, and then I'm going to close that out. 10 of Swords in the world. Because when you add momentum to either being this King of Coins or developing, hold on, sorry. Hold on, sorry. Just a second. I'm hearing that there's enough momentum, but you need to flow with it. Okay? Adding some energy to it could not hurt. But what they're saying here is when you move in the direction of this King of Coins energy, it automatically shuts out this Ten of Swords and the world. It automatically closes the cycle of these financial abuses and this emotional enmeshment and all of that bullshit back and forth and broken promises. All that bullshit is out the door. Okay? Three of Swords reversed. And then there's healing. Okay? Six of Swords. Then there's healing. And then there's peace. All right? So I think that you should add, I think personally that you should add some momentum or, do a bit of a siren's call, so to speak, to bring in that King of Coins energy. Tarot of the Divine. Yeah, Five of Swords. Tarot of the Divine, please. Final messages. The Moon. What is that? Nine of Wands. The Hangman. That's what I was saying earlier. A lot of people are trying to bind you right now. So that's why in this video specifically, I'm giving a lot of practices that you can try. Follow your own intuition, of course. And when I give those advices, you need to take accountability for what you do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving some advice here or making suggestions. People are trying to bind you right now because they know that you are in Six of Wands, Ace of Cups. They know you're in the victory era. And they know that this Ace of Coins from this King of Coins is coming into you or that you are this King of Coins. They're trying to bind you. Okay? That's what's happening. They're trying to keep it secret too because you're a Queen of Cups. Look at your siren energy. Final messages here. I think this is the last one. Final messages, Gold Tarot, and we're going to close this out, Creator. Two of Swords. You're at a point now where you need to make a decision. Okay? Are you go? What's on the other side of the decision over here? Over here, please, Most High. Thank you. Page of Wands. Show me. The High Priestess reverse. A secret. But a secret coming out. But this is someone who works in darkness. Whoever's doing this work in darkness, they are trying to bind you so that you do not get to this King of Pentacles. So what they're doing is they're trying to throw themselves in as another option to confuse you or to make it seem like you could be at a standstill and you're not. Yeah, Four of Cups. You need to reject it. The Wheel of Fortune. Jeez. Knight of Swords. Hold on, sorry. They said take some. Whoa. Empress and Six of Pentacles. I didn't even realize that I'm pulling from the deck. What? What? Okay. We have the Empress and the Six of Pentacles here. And then we have the Strength and the Ten of Pentacles. Check that out. Okay. Then we have the Emperor and the Lovers. This is where you need to be, and this is where you need to go. Okay. I feel like the messages will only repeat themselves now. And especially with the cards kind of somehow getting jumbled up here, I'm going to close this message out. All right. Strange. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like a lot of people are really trying to block this King of Pentacles energy from either being you or coming to you. And I feel here like you need to declare that you deserve it because you do. You deserve this King of Pentacles and their energy. All right, I'm going to close out the energy of this reading. Thank you, Most High Divine Creator of all things. Glory be to thee, and I thank you for the messages that I have received on this day. To the highest and greatest good of my own, and to all, and to the harm of none, I delivered this energy reading and this prophecy reading. May all benevolent and glorious things come upon the divine collective, which is in alignment with the highest creator of all things. Glory be. Thank you, most high divine creator. I close out the energy of this reading and the portals I have been looking within and through. Thank you, Ashe. All right. All right, y'all. Let me go cleanse. I suggest you do the same, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for liking and subscribing and for joining me, and y'all be good. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. See you.